Good evening, guys. You're watching Maths 911, brought to you live from our studios in Joburg and proudly sponsored by Liberty Life. I am going to start straight away, waste no time. We've got a caller on the line from KwaZulu-Natal, Msobisi. Msobisi, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm okay, and yourself?
I'm okay.
Great. Msobisi,
Okay.
I've got your question here. It's the log base 2 of 3 is M question, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm just going to get it onto the screen for the viewers at home. Msobisi's question says, if the log base 2 of 3 is equal to M, they want us to determine the log base 2 of 27 in terms of M. And Msobisi, there's a second part to your question, and that's a log equation, which says the log of 25 minus the log of x minus 1 equals 1. And we need to obviously solve for x. Msobisi, can you see that on your screen at home?
Yes, sir.
Those are the questions you gave me.
Yes, sir. That was the question I gave you.
Okay, now let's start off with the very first one. The first one, they've given me log base 2 of 3. They told me a fact. They said it's M. They want log base 2 of 27. Msobisi, what's the problem here?
Okay. In fact, I didn't know where even to start with the question.
Okay. I want you to look very carefully at what I'm going to show you on the screen. You need to compare what they gave you with what they want from you.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's just see what's the same and what's different. So Msobisi, the log base 2 is the same. We agree?
Yes.
Okay. So the thing that's different here is they've given me log base 2 of 3, and they're asking for log base 2 of 27. You can see that.
Yes, I can see that.
Okay, now I do not need to change the 2's. With those, I'm very, very happy. I need to change the 3 to become a 27.
Yes.
How do I do that?
Okay.
How many times does 3 go into to 27, Msobisi?
3 times. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay.
3 times 9, am I right?
It's 3 times 9.
Okay, so let's start with that. Let's start off and say, fine, the log base 2 of 27 fits into the log base 2 of 3. All I need to do is see how does it fit. So I'm going to play with this number over here. I'm going to say the log base 2 of 27 is nothing other than the log base 2 of 3 to the power of what?
Of
3.
Of 3, yes.
You agree?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, now young man, put your mind back to your log rules. Your log law says that the log base anything of a to the power of n. That n, what happens with that n? Can you remember?
The log rule.
Yes. Msobisi, you must learn your log rules, young man. You cannot not know them.
Okay.
That's when you're going to have a problem to answer these questions in the exam paper. Let me tell you what the law tells you. That n comes to the front and you simplify it.
It could be changed.
Can you
yes,
see?
I do remember.
Yes. Okay, now that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock the 3 down in front of the log. Base 2 of 3. And so BC, look at that. That's what they gave me. They told me that this part over here is nothing other than m. You get that?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so the answer here will be 3m. You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's go for the second question quickly. Your question said solve for x. Now let's just highlight where the x is over there. It's an equation, the log base 10 of 25 minus log base 10 of x minus 1 is 1. Now, Msobisi, judging by the little that you remembered when I asked you for your log rules, I'm going to talk you through this question. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's do it in another color. Let's go for the equation. It says the log of 25 minus the log of x minus 1 is 1. Now, Msobisi, this is important. The fact that there's a x minus 1 in the bracket. I can find the log of 25 quite easily. I just need my calculator to do that for me if I needed it. Okay, but the moment there's a x, I'm bringing in something that I don't know what it is. And I know that the log of a negative number does not exist. Can you remember that?
I can remember it. Very clear, sir.
Good, good. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to handle the x minus 1. I'm going to say before I start doing anything, my restriction on that x will be as follows. Whatever x minus 1 is, it has to be bigger than 0. Therefore, whatever the answer is going to be for x, it's got to be bigger than 1. You happy?
Yes, I'm happy.
Okay, now I need to get to the x as quick as possible, and this would mean you have to work with your log rules, Msobisi.
Okay.
What does this negative over here tell me? What must I do? If I subtract logs, what do I do with the numbers?
Oh, you must... okay, this is what I did. I said log 25
Yes.
divided by x minus 1.
That is exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm going to stop you for a second. If I subtract logs, I divide the numbers. Very well, Msobisi. Carry on. That's equal to 1. Correct?
Is equal to 1, yes.
Okay. What then? What do you suggest?
Okay, then from there, I said 25 over x1
Yes.
over x minus 1
Yeah.
is equal to 1 since I dropped the logs
Aha.
on either side.
Okay, young man, look at me. Follow me on the screen. You made a crucial mistake there.
Okay.
The base of this log is 10.
It's 10, yes.
So the moment you want to get rid of the log, you're going to say the number, which is what you said here, is equal to this base raised to that power of 1.
Okay.
Okay, so the base has to raise to the power of 1. And then we're ready to rock here. Now we can solve for x. These equations you solved when you're a little baby in mathematics.
Okay.
Okay, let's cross multiply. Is that what you did?
Yes, that's what I did.
Okay. Carry on.
Then 25 is equal to, yes, that's what I did.
Okay, so all that's left now is to throw the 10 over. You agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm ending up with 10x, which is equal to 25 plus that 10 is 35. And x will be 35 divided by 10. Happy?
X is equal to 35 over 10.
Brilliant. There we go. So x is 3,5 at the end of the day. You with me?
Oh, yes.
Okay, now let's go back and let's see, does that satisfy my restriction? My restriction said x must be bigger than 1, and 3,5 is bigger than 1.
Bigger than 1.
So there's my answer. You happy with that?
I'm happy, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Msobisi, thank you very, very much. And please, you must phone us again. You've got our number, 08600 62 847.
Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Thank you for
Msabisi.
having me.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay.